In this video, we'll cover the Morrow Mountain Trail at Morrow Mountain State Park in North Carolina. Morrow Mountain Trail is a moderately difficult trail that runs from the visitor center of the park to the overlook of Morrow Mountain that both the park and the trail get their name from. The trail has a total distance of about 5.5 miles if making a round trip. The first couple of miles from the visitor center are fairly easy, however the final half mile climbs about 350 feet to get to the overlook, with the last quarter mile being the steeper climb. Morrow Mountain State Park is just to the east of Albemarle, North Carolina, with drive time of just over an hour from Charlotte and Greensboro and roughly 2 hours from Raleigh, Durham, or Fayetteville. The park's location offers a nice option for hiking trails without having to travel farther west to the mountains in the state. The park is alongside the Petey and Yadkin rivers, along with Lake Tillery, the other side of which you'll find the Uwharrie National Forest. The park contains over 15 miles of hiking trails, along with bridle trails, camping, swimming, and boat rentals. Morrow Mountain Trail is about 2.6 miles one way and roughly 5.5 miles round trip, with the addition of the Mountain Loop Trail at the overlook. You can park for the trail either at the visitor center for the park or directly at the top of the mountain overlook picnic area. The Morrow Mountain Trail combines with multiple trails as you traverse from one end to the other, including the Laurel Trail at the start from the visitor center, the Backpack Trail, and the Sugarloaf Mountain Trail. At the overlook end of the trail, I would strongly recommend taking the Mountain Loop Trail, which is an easy loop offering views from multiple sides of the overlook. There is a large parking area at the visitor center, which would be the end of the trail I'd recommend beginning from, and the trail starts in conjunction with the Laurel Trail at the far end of the lot, which is also near a museum at the park. At the beginning of the trail, you'll be on 3 trails, with the Morrow Mountain Trail being marked by the blue triangle blazes. This portion of the trail you'll find is relatively flat and easier to navigate. Pretty quickly, you'll start coming across trail junctions, the first of which being where the Laurel Trail loops back in on itself, and keeping straight leaves you on the Morrow Mountain Trail and the Backpack Trail. Further along, you'll sync up with the Sugarloaf Mountain Trail. Sugarloaf is a strenuous 2.8 mile loop that reconnects with the Morrow Mountain Trail if looking for some additional distance and scenery to take in either on your way up or back. The Backpack Trail then branches off and heads to a primitive camping area in the park. Finally, you'll reach the other Sugarloaf Mountain Trail loop connection, and the Morrow Mountain Trail then continues on its own. From here, the trail's elevation starts to vary in climb, and you'll cross one of the bridle trails that runs through the park. During this last stretch is where the elevation gain really picks up as you hike up to the overlook. Fortunately, there are some flatter areas to catch your breath as you make your trek up. Towards the end, the trail approaches and runs just downslope from the road that leads to the overlook, and you'll start finding glimpses of a view through the tree line. Morrow Mountain Trail then connects to the Mountain Loop Trail, which brings you up to the parking and picnic area to split from and enjoy the view. If you've enjoyed other trails during the day in the park, you can always drive up to this overlook just for the view, or to do the Mountain Loop Trail, which is an easier 0.8 mile loop you can finish the day on. With that, make your trip back down to complete the out and back trek for the Morrow Mountain Trail. Thank you for watching. There's multiple other trails at Morrow Mountain State Park to explore, so be sure to look into those if making a trip out, and we'll cover more trails in the future.